Yes, on this first football Sunday of the season, we bring you a competition of a different sort, and we promise it's just as fun. We are coming to you live from New York City for the 2024 New Balance 5th Avenue Mile. To 1981, the very first men's champion was an 8-time NCAA All-American from Villanova and still the course record holder, American Sydney Marie. The women's course record was reset just 2 years ago by an Olympic silver medalist from Great Britain in Laura Muir. When it comes to titles, the man with the most of them is Nick Willis of New Zealand. While on the women's side, a remarkable feat was set by the USA's Jenny Simpson. She is an 8-time winner here. There is more history to be written here today.
She had surgery, and as you see, she is a 10-time national champ, making her return to racing here today.
Yeah, you know, she's been here and placed in the top 10 4 different times. This woman loves to run here in New York City, but everyone is wondering how she's doing. She's been putting in so much work to get back here, and she's a New Balance athlete, and everyone loves to see her running on the streets here.
Talk about Olympians, and let's talk about U.S. Olympians on the women's side.
Yes, we have 5 U.S. Olympians here on the women's side, ranging all the way from the mile to the 10,000 meters. Of course, Emily McKay, true to this distance, but we can't discount our 3,000 meter steeplechasers and our 10,000 meter runner, especially with Carissa Schweitzer with the very, very quick kick.
So much more to come from the men's pro field and the women's pro field. Plus, we will hear this afternoon here along the 5th Avenue Mile. We told you about Emma Coburn, but look who else is racing today.
Yeah, we have Susan Ajori here. She is the Kenyan indoor mile record holder with 4:20. She's very, very fast, and she's looking to come out here today and really show what her season has really, culminated to do.
And Emily McKay has had a phenomenal year. She was not only the bronze medalist indoors, but she also won the bronze medal last year at the Pan American Games. I mean, every time she toes the line, it's like she surprises herself. And now we aren't surprised anymore. We've been watching her just crush it this year.
The most accomplished female athlete from Binghamton University. But let's go back to Emma Coburn now, and our Allie Feller caught up with her moments ago.
I am here with one of the...
Well, as we said, Heather McLean, she is someone to really watch. She missed the Olympic team this year. She's had some ups and downs, but she is coming around right in time. I really like how Heather has just kept positive and excited about what she's doing. She's made the Olympic team before. She was there in Tokyo, but today is her time to see where she's at.
Yes, and absolutely, again, we see Emily McKay here, who is training with Heather McLean, and, Heather's going to be really going off of that. And again, Carissa Schweitzer, we see here, who made the Paris 2024 team in both the 5,000 and the 10,000. And again, I talked about how fast her leg speed actually is, and she can't be discounted as one of the people to watch to take the tape.
Still a few minutes away from the start of the women's pro mile. Here's a look at everybody in the field, too. They're all lined up there. They're getting ready to go. They're hearing their instructions. Let's take a look at the pro field here.
Yeah, we saw Sarah Healy and Melissa Courtney Bryant. Sarah Healy was second last year. She's coming off the Olympic Games. Melissa Courtney Bryant was third, missed her Olympic team, but is in very good shape. So we do know when you have experience on this course, you better watch out.
Yep, and previous to this, we've talked about Jenny Simpson, who has won the 5th Avenue Mile 8 times total, and then after that, it's been a little bit of a U.S. drought with the Team GB. So we should be looking towards Melissa Courtney Bryant to maybe take that back for Team GB.
You can hear the excitement. You can hear the cheering, those final photos before this 1 mile race. Now, what is the strategy here? Because it's fast. It's a mile. We talked about the course. What's going through their minds right now as they're lined up and they know it's just a mile?
Well, I like where they're at right now. You can see some people are super serious, but other people are smiling, and that's exactly what it is right now at this point in the race, or in this part of the season. Some people are coming off of a break. Some are really, really fresh, and it's just going to be a fun race. I think the women's race is a little bit tighter.
I think one of my favorite things about 5th Avenue Mile is that it truly is a celebration, and I think this, no matter what, whether you're out here to PB or you're out here to just finish off your season, we're here to celebrate.
And here we go as they get ready to hear the gun sound for the 5th Avenue Mile, the women's pro race. And here they're lined up. They toe the line, and they're off.
Breath of fresh air right here, right? I mean, it is still a mile to go, but they are off, and that gun sometimes is the best noise you can hear.
Absolutely, and you can see Emma right here. She looks so incredibly strong. This is the Emma that we know. Again, like, she is a very fast miler in and of itself. And Carissa Schweitzer, you can see with teammate Emily McKay, they're really out here looking to see who's going to be at that top spot when it comes to the half-mile marker.
Not surprising to see Carissa Schweitzer out front. As you said, Alicia, she is someone that's coming down in distance, but we know that she has run very well over 1,500 meters and mile. Everyone wondering why we're talking 1,500 meters a lot. Well, the 1,500 meters is just a little bit short of the mile, but that's what you run at the Olympic Games. Emily McKay really pushing here, though. Carissa Schweitzer on her side. And then also Whitney Morgan. Whitney Morgan's coming off the Paris Olympics as well, where she ran the 5,000, but a very good 1,500 meter miler as well.
Absolutely. Coach Taylor is doing an incredible job with the BYU program, and especially with her elites after. And they've really shown a lot of confidence, not only in their strength and their endurance, but also in their capabilities with their speed. And if you see just behind Susan Ajori there, running very comfortable, and you actually want to bide your time, you know, as you walk into this second part of the event, when you get to that hill, you know, you want to know that you have enough left.
Susan Ajori there in the blue, Sam. She is one to watch. She's 6th in the 1,500 meters at the Paris Olympic Games. And then there's Sarah Healy. They went out very fast. The first 400 meters, under 60 seconds, 59 seconds. We're going to watch if they come up to this 800 meters in.
Schweitzer from Missouri. She went to Missouri. She's the world record in the women's 4x1500.
And I like this right now. Susan Ajori starting to nudge just out a little bit, maybe trying to get that bonus. She's got to run under 4:32 to bring home the $1,000 bonus. And we'll see if she gets through that 800 meters right there. And it looks like she will. But she is one to really watch. Going through right around, I think it was said 2:08. Wow, they're flying. But Susan Ajori has 2:07 is the actual split there that they went through 800 meters. But Susan Ajori done well at the 800 meters, the 1,500 meters. She's also very good at 3,000, even 5,000, has the strength and the speed. Look who's coming up, though.
This is going to be an incredible race. Again, Carissa Schweitzer is just a phenomenal athlete with such good range. We saw her in Zurich with that incredible kick, and if she's in the front, when it comes down to that final, 400 meters, she could be somebody that can really take this tape.
She has that strength, but this woman right here coming in the yellow, she is Dorcas Ewoy. She is a new name around here. She trains with the Puma Distance Elite. She has the Olympians Amy and Alistair Craig as their coaches. She has been on fire over here in the U.S. this summer, and she really is the new name on the block and is one that is definitely challenging today.
And there she is.
This is the point that you were talking about, Carrie, where you're staring at that finish line for so long. And really, this is the point where you're going to just really see them gritting it out. Right now, the fans are starting to get a little bit louder because they're really looking at these athletes. Who's showing the most grit and being the most, grittiest out there to really come out here and win today.
They went through the 1,200 as we are watching Dorcas Ewoy try to push in 3:12. Now that is close to record pace. The event record is held by Laura Muir of Great Britain, set in 2022 of 4:14. We have to watch that. This is that flat period. Carissa Schweitzer, can she use that 5,000 and 10,000 meter strength to come back on Dorcas Ewoy?
Dorcas Ewoy is coming along. She just looked over her shoulder.
And there's Carissa Schweitzer with that incredible kick.
And there is that kick. Carissa Schweitzer. And she...
Look at the time.
4:14.
Wow, it's going to be close.
Wow.
It's going to be close.
Carissa Schweitzer crosses the tape first. Breaks the tape. The New Balance 5th Avenue mile.
Wow, what an incredible run by Carissa Schweitzer.
She is so experienced. She knows how to race. She is a two-time Olympian. And there it is, 4:14.8. The record is 4:14.8. We will have to wait to see confirmation on if she tied it, if she broke it, or if she just missed it. But what a powerful race, and also what it calculated race. She went out hard, she came back, and then she pushed again. I mean, she used that strength and speed.
Yes, and one thing that the team can be so excited about, Team USA can be so excited about, is that they are now the ones that are owning this championship title over Team GB.
And there is your pro results. 1, 2, and 3. Schweitzer 4:14.8. Dorcas Iwa 4:17.3. And Susan DeJory finishes third. But there is Schweitzer finishing first overall in her first New York Roadrunner event. Let's take another look at her crossing the tape and finishing. Carissa Schweitzer is your Fifth Avenue Mile champ, and there it is. We will be right back here. The New Balance Fifth Avenue Mile.